What's up, guys? It's Coach Guido here, and we're going to do some soccer drills. We're going to first do a few warm-ups because no matter what you do, whether you're working out, playing any sports, you need to warm up to start to prevent injuries, and it'll honestly make you faster and stronger the more loose you are. So we're going to start with our soccer drills. We're going to do some toe taps, and then we're going to do some cone shuffles. For the cone shuffles, you don't necessarily need cones, just get two stationary objects, place them there so you can go from side to side. And remember, even if you don't play soccer, you don't play in a soccer team, if you're one of the basketball kids, it's still great to practice other sports because you're going to learn great skills. Soccer is going to help your footwork, which is key in basketball. That's why there are so many, all the great basketball players have amazing footwork. Like Steve Nash, one of the greatest sons of all time, was one of the best soccer players you'd ever see. So work on your footwork. If you have time, work on baseball. That'll help your hand-eye coordination. Every sport will help you with other sports as long as you're not just getting injured. So we're going to start with some toe taps. So you're going to get your soccer ball, and we're going to do this for about 30 seconds. So let me set up a timer real quick. All right, ready? See, this is why it's good to warm up. Sometimes you got to warm up for your warm up. Just do a little stretching. This can be exhausting. Do it for 30 seconds. You can slowly add more and more time, just like with the basketball drills. Although I was not doing it just there, I was setting a bad example. Try to do it while looking up, because just like in basketball and soccer, when you're moving, that's time. When you're moving across the field, it's always a key to look up and not look down where the ball is, at least as little as you can, so that you can see what's going on, know who to pass to, and make the right play without the defense coming to you. All right, so now we're gonna do cone drills. So you're gonna do a side shuffle from that cone to this cone. Now this is a great drill for any sport. So practice this no matter what sport you want, because you need to be able to move laterally as fast as you can for anything. So we're gonna start, ready? Remember, try to keep your eyes up. Shoe's got no brakes. You're gonna have to tell me down. All right, and those are the warm-ups. Keep practicing that sideways one. Even more than 30 seconds, just keep doing that. It'll help you move your mobility for soccer and basketball. And we'll move into the next drill. All right, we're gonna do, after our warm-ups, we're gonna do some wall passes. Now this is gonna be a great way for you to be able to practice by yourself if you don't have people in your family who wanna play with you at the moment, or your friends, because we're all social distancing. So when you kick it, you're gonna wanna use the side of your foot just like you would if you're passing it in a game. But don't just kick it at the wall. Choose a very specific part of the wall so you can actually practice your aim, and maybe even after a couple hits from each foot, move your target around so you can keep practicing how to aim and how to move the ball better. So right now, we're just gonna say this little whole thing is gonna be what I'm aiming for, and we'll do 5 each foot. So just set it up. As you can see, I haven't hit it yet exactly. Ooh, that one was pretty good. We think that one, Coach, is a little high.
Yeah, that's close.
But this is a great way to practice. And make sure you do as much as you did with your right, with your left. Whether you're a righty or lefty, whether one's harder or easier, you want them both to be just as dominant. And it comes for any sport. You need your right and left to be just as good, because otherwise they're just going to stand on your right side, force you to use your left, and then there's nothing you're going to be able to do during the game. So make sure to practice both. Maybe even practice your weaker one even more so you can balance it out a little. So just keep that in mind. And that's the passing drill. All right, so after we practice our passing, we're going to practice our dribbling so that we can get that ball down the field, pass it to our teammates, and score as a team. If you don't have cones at home, again, just find some stationary objects. Use some cups that are plastic that aren't going to break. Just find anything, set them up. You kind of want it to zigzag, as you can see here, so you can shuffle all the way around. Practice practice your movement. With this, we're gonna do it a few times. I want you to go through it multiple times with just your right leg, do it just your left leg, and then use both where you're passing it and shuffling it through, and then just keep mixing it up and trying new things, because that's the only way you're gonna get better is by trying new and harder things. So we're gonna start, I'll just do it with just my right. So we're gonna go around. Oh, there goes a cone. I'm just doing this, I'm fighting off the urge to use my left to get my right stronger. And now that I'm back, I'm gonna do just my left. All right.
And if it's harder for you, it's all right to go slow, right, Coach?
Yes, go slow until you master it, and go faster and faster, and just keep making it more difficult. I know you guys just saw me use my right. Sometimes you gotta use your right so you don't have to go chase that ball down. But really try to focus on each leg and master the skills of each foot, and then try to combine them. And just keep doing this throughout the day. Do those basketball drills throughout the day, especially when you're bored. But please make sure to put sunblock on and to drink lots of water, because it's hot outside. All right, so for our shooting drill, at home, you're probably not gonna have a net like Coach Colin does for some reason. But use your back wall, you find something, don't shoot it on the house. But ask your parents first what you can use to shoot on before you start breaking stuff, please. So we got the goal here. We got a cone set up right there. So we're gonna practice with just my right. I'm gonna go, dribble around the cone, stop and shoot. Then I'm gonna go to the other side and practice with my left. Make sure to practice dribbling with each foot. Make sure to practice shooting with each foot, and even dribbling from one to shoot with the other, just to keep working on that footwork. So we're gonna start with our right. You dribble, just our right. I'm gonna stop it. Ooh, that was nice. Right down the middle, that's what I'm talking about. Although if there's a goalie, he's probably gonna block that, so you don't really want it right down the middle. You wanna hit those sides and get the angles, because that's how it's gonna be even harder for them to stop your shot. If you can really hit the corners, lift the ball up to the top, and then you'll be able to master it. But if you're only using a wall, don't shoot it high, because it's gonna go to your neighbor's wall. But make sure to do both feet at least 5 times each. If you want to, just keep going, keep mastering, keep trying to even do the aiming that we did with passing, where you want a specific place to shoot it at, like do a little mark. You could do that the same thing with shooting your goals, because you want to aim, practice hitting corners and doing all that. So when you're driving up in a real game, you can look, you see the goalie, practice maybe looking on that side, shooting it on that side to confuse the goalies. And just the key to great practice for sports is after you do your warm-ups, you do your drills, and now you're working for the game, try to picture yourself in the game situation and play it out in your head and go, there's 2 guys on me, I'm gonna go through with the ball and shoot it, and then practice that move a few times. And then just keep doing different scenarios that happen in games. For soccer, for basketball, for any sport, this is the key way to train your brain on how to function during the game itself. So the more you keep your mind intact, the better you're gonna be during the real games. So please focus, all right? And don't forget to practice, don't forget to be nice to your family, and stay safe, guys. Thank you.